Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness some scenes from the next attraction to play this theater. This picture, truly one of the most unusual ever filmed, contains scenes which, under no circumstances, should be viewed by anyone with a heart condition or anyone who is easily upset.
On the other hand, if you enjoy the violent emotions, this film is for you.
Due to the graphic nature of this film, no one under 18 will be admitted.
Hello listeners, this is Steve from the Supernauts, the site that asks who will survive and what will be left of them. It's October 2017, Halloween is approaching. That's why I gathered with my friends Abe and Nick to discuss our top 5 gore moments of movie history. Abe?
Hey.
And Abe, how are you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. I can't believe
And
you said
Nick?
the intro might be bad. I can't believe you even said that.
Because it's brilliant, yeah?
Yeah, it's the greatest one ever, yeah.
And Nick?
Well, hello!
Hi, Nick.
Hi!
Yeah.
It's good to be here in 3D!
Ooh.
Where was I going? We're here to talk.
We've already derailed you. We might as well just go, yeah.
Yeah, whatever, fuck it. We're here to talk 5 most memorable gore moments in movies. Yeah? Let's start with Abe, number 5.
All right, my number 5 most, are we going to call it the most memorable gore? Is that how we're going to say it?
I
Or
think, yeah.
Favorite?
Yeah.
I'm going to say one of my most memorable gore moments. I'm going all the way back to shit like 84. I'm going to say when I was a kid, the first time I saw Last Starfighter and they melted the spy's head. The bad guy melted the spy's head. That really impacted me, and I remember that vividly from when I was a kid, about 7, 8. Either of you remember Last Starfighter?
Oh yeah, we watched it in class when I was in 5th grade.
Yeah. The bad guy said something like, well, could a petulant child have caught your master spy? And then it flashes over to the screen and the laser melts his head.
That was a good
stuff.
moment.
Yeah. And I just remember that as a kid being one of my first real moments of, ooh, cool, gore.
Yeah, fuck, look at that shit. Comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nick, you're number 5.
All right, I have to go if I'm going to start this off. Since we always have a topic and then everyone makes their own rules how the topic's going to work. I made my choices based on the ones that I just think are the best or most important. No major criteria for a full 5. Each one has their own fucking merit that I just like. So let me just put that out there. But for the first one I'm talking, I don't really have an order. I'm not good at this kind of shit with listing and orders, and my brain is chaos of things that I like. So I'm not really good at stacking them all. But first one I need to mention that I think deserves the first one to mention is from the fucking godfather of all gore, the one who started it all, Herschel Gordon Lewis, with the fucking tongue-ripping scene from Blood Feast, which is fucking absolutely notorious at the time. The tongue-ripping scene is fucking fantastic. How Herschel Gordon Lewis basically invented the gore film is a very interesting story in itself. He was working on a film called fucking something or other in Venus or whatever, Living Venus. And they needed to develop a realistic-looking blood, because you never liked the way he came out. They went to a laboratory, they came up with tons of this fucking blood. He only needed 2 fucking drops of it for his film. So they were like, what the fuck are we going to do all this blood? The gore film was born with Blood Feast. And there's lots of great gore in that movie. There's literally buckets of blood, brains getting ripped out, all kinds of horrible shit. But probably the most memorable gore scene, and the one that really fucking shocked everybody at the time back in the 60s, was when the actress Astrid Olsen got the fucking tongue ripped out of her mouth. Nice and slow, erotic. It was a beautiful scene. They had to find Herschel Gordon Lewis had to find an actress with a large mouth so they could stick this fucking sheep's tongue in there and fucking fill it with cranberry juice and the fake blood and pull that fucker right out of her mouth. And it's a great scene. And it's the fucking granddaddy of them all.
It's true. You're right. That is a good scene. He doesn't get enough credit in the annals of horror anymore. When people go back and they revisit horror, they write about horror, I don't think he gets enough credit for being as influential and as important as he was.
Because nobody fucking cares about movies made before fucking 1990 anymore, unless that fucking idiot Steven Spielberg's name is attached to it and his. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. Everybody fucking ignores it. Nothing was good past 1990 unless it was some fucking cheeseball Spielberg shit.
2000 Maniacs, yeah. That's a movie that is still really disturbing.
2000 Maniacs, yes, 2000 Maniacs is good. Wizard of Gore. And think about
Wizard of Gore is more Oh, sorry. Wizard was more silly fun, but 2000 Maniacs is actually a really deserving movie in terms of plot too. I think.
Oh yeah, 2000 Maniacs is really good. Blood Feast started it. 2000 Maniacs is very good. Herschel Gordon Lewis though, he did so many different types of movies. He did fucking kids movies. He did all kinds of shit. He's made like millions of movies. Motherfucker never had any control over any of his movies either. It sucks. He got kind of screwed in the end. He doesn't even know who the fuck. Well, he's dead now, but he never even fucking knew who the hell even had control over his shit or what was going on with it, which is always a bummer when you hear about that.
Okay, I go with my number 5. As said, Nick, I don't have a definitive ranking here, actually, also, but I go with number 5, one that is a bit of a predictable choice, maybe. It's a classic scene from Hellraiser from 1987, and that's maybe the defining scene. That's Andrew Robinson getting torn apart by chains in the end.
Absolutely.
And he says he has his line, "Jesus wept."
Yes.
Which
Hell
was
yeah.
said that he improvised this line, he ad-libbed it, and he gets torn apart. I think just a memorable moment overall, just great. I think I don't know, I can't really say now from the top of my head, but I think I don't think there was a movie before that stylized gore in that way. Hellraiser did, I think.
Hellraiser made it seem so fucking appealing to get ripped apart.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know, it's like, fuck, man, I'd be down with that, because it was just so
kinda,
cool.
It's really a weird movie, but great movie. So yeah, I go with this classic scene.
It's a fucking romance set in hell. It's fucking great, and it makes hell look like the most badass of metal videos.
Can maybe this may be a bit of a detour here, but can I say? I mean, there has a lot of appreciation this year for Stephen King because of his 70th birthday, and. I think King is maybe a little bit of a better writer and storyteller, maybe. But I mean, let's be honest. Clive Barker is the far more imaginative and daring artist of those two.
Well, Clive Barker he is more horror fantasy, which is why his work is more interesting.
This guy, he created like 2 or 3 universes from scratch, and Nightbreed and Hellraiser and Weave World, you know. All that stuff.
Yeah, no, he's a very talented man.
Yeah.
And that Hellraiser scene is pretty awesome. I love that when he gets ripped apart. And I think Hellraiser 2 has a lot of great moments too.
Absolutely.
When you're making me think about this, you remember when they get the mental patient on the mattress to bring Julia back, and the doctor hands him the straight razor and just starts.
Fuck yeah!
Just starts cutting himself.
It's disturbing. Yeah, that's really.
Yeah.
This is a film drenched in crimson, a blood-spattered study in the macabre.
Okay, let's go to number 4. Abe, what's number 4?
Number 4 for me is that little French film called Martyrs. At the very end, when they just basically are going to torture that chick until she can see God and trying to tell them what it's all about. Brutal. And I think one of the reasons that really helps re-emphasize the brutality of that scene is the way the movie takes that right turn at the end. Just complete right turn. You think it's like some kind of lesbian revenge tale, or getting revenge on the people that molested you as a child, and then all of a sudden, no, you're actually inside of the house of these religious cult people. And now we're going to torture you until you get, within an inch of the afterlife to tell us what you see.
I love that fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. And I love the whole end with the thing you never hear what she whispers.
Right.
And leaves it totally ambiguous. I think is great, because I think the outcome of that, I don't want to spoil anything, but I think the outcome of that with what their cult chick there wants to do, no matter how you look at it, her ultimate ending there is perfectly fitting for no matter how you want to take it.
I think it's also this right turn. I think it's a great movie from start to finish.
Yeah.
But in a certain way, it also saved the movie. Not that the things that came before were bad, but it could have ended, as you said, like a typical torture porn movie, which would have diminished a little the whole movie, because
that's where I was thinking.
We had a lot. Yeah, we had a lot of that.
And it's the thinking man's torture.
We had a lot. Yeah.
I was ready for it to just go straight torture porn. I had my pants off and everything, and then I was like, "What the hell?"
I like some torture porn. I like watching bad shit happen to people. I just enjoy it.
It depends, It can get tedious too, man. It can get.
That's why you gotta be creative with the torture.
Exactly. Okay.
You give me different scenes, different I like watching people get tortured, but I want it to happen in fun and creative ways.
Yeah. But I like this extra philosophical dimension to the movie, so...
That probably explains why we're not going to have Eli Roth on this list at all.
I'm an Eli Roth fan.
Oh, really?
But I think Eli Roth is great. But yeah, no, I'm not going to have him on my list.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, you're number 4.
I'm going to go with from Day of the Dead.
Ooh.
With that fucking jerk-off Rhodes. I believe that was his name. The fucking military jerk-off. Yeah, I believe his name was Rhodes. You know, Mr. fucking Extreme Face. But he's such a cocksucker through the whole thing, and then at the end he gets fucking torn apart by zombies. And that's very satisfying to see. The gore effects are great, but it's not even the entrails and the ripping of the part and everything that really makes it for me. It is a very small detail that I think fucking is great. When they're pulling his head off, he's screaming, and I love how his screams go higher in pitch as his vocal cords are stretched.
Yes.
It's the combination of course, the visuals of it, being the head ripped off, with the screams, going the chipmunk scream because of the way his vocal cords are being stretched. I love that little detail. Like, they were really thinking about it, you know, and it's a lot of fun, and it makes it more satisfying because you grow to hate him so much through the movie. And I really just like that detail where it really seems like some real actual pain and suffering is going on. And the chipmunk scream fucking seals the deal for me. And it's just excellent. And it always stuck with me. And I think that's the first thing I think of whenever I think of Day of the Dead.
This movie was kind of forgotten for a long time. I mean, really forgotten.
It's not a great movie, but it has fucking great scenes.
Yeah, I think so too.
I just think it runs. I don't know. Sometimes I just think it's a little slow, and I get that they're building this tension and this drama, but there's still so much great about it with the Dr. Frankenstein with Bub, and of course all the zombie fucking shit mayhem at the end is really great. I think still the best looking zombie gore of any of Romero's movies.
Oh, hands down, you're right.
You know, the zombies look great. The gore is sophisticated and realistic and unnerving. Those scenes are probably his best gore work. Period. Come out of that movie, but there's a lot to slog through in that movie, I think.
Now, I want to ask the question, D. It is forgotten. I think you're right. It has been largely forgotten, but isn't almost all of Romero's work largely forgotten, except for Night and Day?
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, pretty much all of Romero's movies. No one goes back to watch them most of the time.
And he's made some good movies.
He did. Yeah, I mean, Martin, very good movie.
Yeah,
Martin,
the one with the vampire.
Didn't he do? I'm a big fan of Bruiser from 2000, one of his later movies.
You know, I never saw the Bruiser.
I think Bruiser gets yes.
It's much better than it has any right to be. Kind of.
I like it. I thought it really struck me. I enjoyed the shit out of it. It even has a fucking laser fucking blasting people in a dance club. That's fucking crazy. Right? The big laser? Like, what the fuck is going on there? But I loved it. I'm like, this movie doesn't give a fuck. Dude has no face. There's a laser fucking blowing people away in a dance club. This is great.
It's one of those weird movies that are actually getting better with age. It wasn't that great. I didn't think it was that great when it came out. But when I rewatched it later, it was like, yeah, they don't make this crazy shit anymore, you know?
It's a fucking bizarre movie.
Yeah.
It's an I don't give a fuck type of movie. And you don't really see too many of those anymore.
No. Okay, I go with my number 4. This isn't strictly a horror movie. It has horror elements. That Story of Ricky from 1991.
Oh, classic.
Yeah!
I mean, there is a ton of scenes to choose from. I think almost any gore scene in this movie is a classic. And I go with the one that's that impressed me a lot. This is Ricky is fighting against a guy, and he slits his belly open, and the guy takes out his intestines and tries to strangle Ricky with his intestines while he's dying. You know,
so good,
so
much
dedication.
Fun.
You know, just a lot of dedication. Based on a manga actually, and on an anime. I have never seen the anime or the manga. The guy who did the movie, he did a few other movies, and they're all great. I can all recommend them. There's a great movie, The Seventh Curse. You really have to see it. It's kind of Temple of Doom with even more gore.
Do I need to see the first 6 to understand it?
Awesome movie. Maybe even a better movie than Story of Ricky, but doesn't have as many memorable gore moments. Watch this. I think I'm not a big fan of prison movies. There isn't a lot of things you can do in a prison movie, but this one is. If you watch one prison movie, watch this movie. Yeah.
More than Chained Heat. Watch this one.
I like women prison movies. Lots of titties and good warden gonna rape you type scenes. You know, there's always the female warden who wants to rape the female inmates, and that's good stuff. These are those gold dust moments of my childhood.
I remember Brigitte Nielsen fell off and did a prison movie, like in the early 2000s.
Brigitte Nielsen was hot for like a week, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then she turned into Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, that's my choice. Okay, we're going to number 3.
Oh, number 3 already.
Abe.
We're just blowing right through this. Yeah. You know, I have a soft spot for this terrible movie, but August Underground is going to make my list. The opening torture scene in August Underground, where they cut off that guy's toe and put it in her mouth and then duct tape it shut. Yeah, I think that's some pretty really good gore. I think Fred Vogel is a master technician at gore. Whether he's a serviceable filmmaker is a whole nother debate. But yeah, August Underground, I think you got to throw that in there if you're talking gore.
He is good. He is good with the gore, I will say. I'm not a fan of the movie itself, but his gore is on point.
Have you ever seen it?
I've never seen it.
Really?
I've never seen it. No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you can't tell people that you recommend that they watch it. That's the thing about August Underground. I don't even
kind of like Begotten as well.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Begotten gets by as like an art film, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that can pass as like an art movie.
Yeah. When that entity is sitting there like stabbing itself and masturbating for like 45 minutes in Begotten, yeah.
Well, what do you expect from gods?
Yeah.
This director never made he made Shadow of the Vampire, I think, the guy who made Begun, and then he only made crap movies after that one. This Suspect Zero, I don't know if you've ever seen that one with Aaron Eckhart.
Oh yeah, I think I fell asleep.
Really run of the mill bullshit. Yeah.
Right. He definitely didn't go the David Lynch way after making an art film. No,
not really. Nick, what's your number 3?
All right, I'm also gonna go to Martyrs for this one.
Oh shit! Sorry, Nick. I stepped on your toes.
No, totally different scene.
Oh,
totally different. Your scene was great. I'm going with something a little more subtle, but something that hit me more as a little unnerving. Was when they find I guess you consider her the failed experiment with the metal mask on her face, and it's the bath scene. And when they go to take that metal thing off her fucking head, and they unscrew it, and you see how it is kind of grafted to her skin. And as they pull it off, and just the peeling of the skin and the tearing up of the scalp. Again, the subtlety of that gore it makes your skin crawl more than, say, someone's intestines flopping to the floor, because you're seeing the skin just peel like fucking melted cheese and just bleh, and just pulling that scalp up and all its skin. That's a great fucking moment, because it's very, I don't want to call it subtle, but... But it's
I was just thinking.
It's a great fucking scene. It's a great moment, and shit just got me like, bleh, like because I like to think whatever, dude. I'm just gonna say it. I like to think about doing fucked up experiments on people and stuff, and like how certain things can contort bodies and graft to bodies, and see the result of that. Like, I would have been such a great fucking evil scientist, because I would be doing so many terrible things to people, because I'm just curious about the effects of these things. Like, I once saw, I'm going to go off track for a moment here because it's interesting. I once saw a document, I want to say it was Mondo Connie 2, when there's a scene where they find these child slaves. It's a horrible scene. It's certainly real. It's very disturbing. But at the same time, I was very fascinated, because most of these kids these are young fucking kids, like between the ages of 3 and 10. And so many of these kids have spent so much time in these shackles and these chains and all just barred up. Their legs locked together, where you see they actually became physical deformities, where their legs were just literally skin and bone, contorted. It's totally upsetting. Don't get me wrong. I got no enjoyment out of seeing this scene. But it's fascinating to me and interesting to see how the body can be completely fucking changed through the fucking horrible methods. And I don't know, it's just interesting to me. So when I see someone getting their whole scalp ripped up because it grafted to a fucking metal mask, it's pretty neat.
I think what differentiates the guys that made Martyrs and somebody like Clive Barker too, to bring this up, is on the page you could see that being written as almost eroticized. Somebody like Clive Barker. But it certainly wasn't.
Clive Barker's all about that S&M.
Yeah, right.
So there's always that S&M vibe going on in his work.
But me personally, in that scene of Martyrs with the bathtub, it's not eroticized at all. At least to me, that chick looks terrible. Even though, she's naked, but it's not a good naked.
It works for me. Naked's naked. It's movie makeup. It's all good.
What you said about subtlety before, I don't know, that's not really related maybe, but I think from all these gore scenes, I can watch a lot of gore, but so recently Trainspotting 2, there was a close-up of somebody giving himself a shot, with a syringe. And that's the stuff that makes me cringe more than any ripped off heads or whatever, skinnings, or whatever you see on the skin. This is really hard to watch for me.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that, because the other night I watched Gerald's Game on Netflix. And again, I've been a gore hound for years, and whatever, man, I don't give a fuck. But there's a scene, I don't care if this spoils everybody, fuck it.
Yeah, no.
Where she has to get out of these fucking handcuffs, and she uses glass to, I'm not going to get into how she did it, but she uses glass to pretty much cut her wrists to try to use the blood as a lubricant to slide her hand through the handcuffs, which is really a great idea. And while she's pulling and forcing her hand through the handcuffs, it's ripping the skin up off her hand like a fucking glove. And you're seeing the tendons. And that, for some reason, got me like, bruh! There was just something about that fucking made my hand all tingly, and I was just like, bruh! Fuck!
Yeah. Okay, I go with my number 3. That's Society from Brian Usner from 1989.
Yes!
There's a scene, I think the plot is a little complicated to explain, but there's a bit of a secret society of mutants that have been ruling our world all the time in secret. Funny thing is, their mutant powers are pretty pointless. It's not like the X-Men. They have no function at all. They're just being very grotesque people, and they have no superpowers, nothing. And there's a scene at the end that is very weird. He is wrestling with a guy. The hero is a normal human, and he wrestles with a guy surrounded by other mutants who are cheering for the mutant. And the other guy has his special mutant abilities. He's kind of a rubber skin, He can be stretched and or whatever. It's very soft.
The way you describe this movie is amazing. Because I love this movie, but your description of it is making me want to watch it again.
And that's a very weird scene because the mutant tries to, I don't know, he kind of kisses him and tries to maybe suck out his intestines or whatever. You don't know what is going on. Maybe they are trying to suffocate him.
Please keep going.
And the hero is pushing his hand through the belly of the mutant and pulling him inside out through the hole in the belly there, like a glove, like I said before. Mm-hmm. Just you see before the eyes popping out. He's coming like he's moving his hand up to the head like in a puppet, It's a little hard to describe.
Yeah.
It's like he moves it up like in a puppet, and so his thumb is coming out of the mouth of the guy, and his fingers are coming out of the eye sockets, and right. The eyes are dropping out. And then he takes the whole skin, and he's pulling it out through the hole in the belly. It's like sorry, my English is a little should have prepared it, but it's like he's turning him inside out like a glove, Right. I mean that's pretty strong. That's actually the opposite of the scene you said before. This is pure comic book,
Right.
Oh, it's great. Well, and the thing about the movie society is that it really is a poignant metaphor for the elitist class.
Yeah. It's just a weird vibe about the whole scene. There's also a big orgy at the end with all the mutants involved.
Remember the guy with his face in his ass? Face in his ass? Yeah. That's a great scene. I like that guy.
Oh my god.
You can really call it butthead. There's some line like that, yeah. It's a great movie. This is some sick shit,
And it stars a penthouse pet too, so you got her to look at.
There you go.
And she shows them titties.
Oh yeah. The guy is from Baywatch. He was what's his name? The younger one.
Yes.
I forgot the name of the not Hobie. Yeah. Hobie was the son. The other one.
Fucking
chicks loved him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy with this Teen Wolf with this hairdo,
Remember Baywatch, the dude the chicks loved with the Teen Wolf with the hairdo. Yeah, sure. I'm right there with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my number 3. Yeah. Let's go to number 2, Abe.
All right. This one is I don't know if it's my favorite gore, but it was some of my favorite experiences watching it, and I'm going to go with Grotesque. Because Grotesque just became like, when we heard, there was that story got banned in England. So, immediately you go to download a copy to see what it's all about. And back in those days, this was mid 2000s, Justin TV used to be around, where people could like broadcast stuff. And, there was a subculture there that would always pirate movies live. You'd stream live movies to people. And Grotesque basically started getting played on. It was me personally. I started playing Grotesque on a loop that weekend. And it just became like a party movie. Everybody got in the chat room and was just loving it. Just and that's what I love about horror movies, when they become that party atmosphere. It's so different than any other genre. It's always a blast. And Grotesque, especially the testicle and the nail and the hammer scene. Top notch. But I will say, one of my friends at the time was dating a girl, and she was talking in the chat room too. And right at the very beginning, when the couple gets kidnapped and the evil doctor is, he's got him tied to the table and he's finger banging the hell out of the girl. My friend's girlfriend said, "Boy, that's pretty fucking hot."
Oh man, I like her already. I don't even care that she sucks at long division. I like her.
Yeah, so Grotesque. I have a lot of fond memories of that movie.
You will sit and watch this shocking ugliness splashing across the screen.
Nick?
I'm going to go with one of my very favorites. This is so fucking great of a scene. It's from Terror Firmer.
Oh, wow.
When Troma, the late Troma superstar, Joe Flyshaker, the fucking 600-pound phenomenon, gets fucking essentially eaten by an escalator while trying to fucking woo the blind lass from the film. They're walking, and I see she's blind, and he's like, "Oh, well, hello," with his fucking Joe Flyshaker voice. And he's like, "Oh, you're blind. I'll have you know that I'm devilishly handsome." So he's fucking a devilishly handsome gentleman like myself. And he's going to walk her wherever they go. And they go down that fucking elevator, and there's like a killer in the movie, and Joe Flyshaker ends up being ripped to shreds by a fucking escalator. And it's great. It's a hilarious scene, but it is gory as shit, and it just goes on forever. It feels like it's this endless scene of Joe Flyshaker screaming, and just blood and fucking guts and everything just being chomped away as he's being sucked into this fucking escalator. And it's so drawn out, and it's so fucking over the top, and it's so funny and disgusting. Lloyd Kaufman is the master of being funny and disgusting all at the same time. And it's such a great fucking scene. Terror Firmer is a wonderful movie. That's my favorite Troma film. I would recommend it to anybody who is just sick of the fucking big Hollywood shit, because it's a big fuck you to the big studio system. It's a celebration of itself, of Troma. It's a fuck you to the big Hollywood movies. It's gory. It's hilarious. It's everything you could want in a movie, as far as I'm concerned. It is just so fucking funny and so gory and so fucking punk rock and fucking pure anarchy. And it's such a great goddamn movie. And that fucking scene always sticks out to me because it's just so funny. And Joe Flyshaker, I miss the man, and he was always a fucking goddamn joy to watch on screen.
Good stuff. Yeah, I love that scene. I know exactly what you're talking about. I love it. Oh, it's awesome. And I almost went with Poltergeist too for this list.
Joe Flyshaker with the shitting scene from Poltergeist.
Right? Yeah, I was just thinking of that. Yeah.
The fucking explosive diarrhea. It's like 25 minutes of Joe Flyshaker blowing up diarrhea in a bathroom. That's so great. And the movie's a musical. So there you go, ladies.
Oh, yeah. Something for the ladies, yeah.
So, okay, my number two.
You seem nonplussed about that. You're not a fan of Nick's pick there, huh? You got really quiet.
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I'm ashamed. I just wanted to brush over that.
Okay, that's cool. It's cool. You're a film snob. We get it. I got you.
No, I haven't seen it. I have seen some Troma movies, but I haven't seen this one.
See, no, seriously, you got to see it, dude. It's great. Yeah. It's about the filming of a Troma film. Lloyd Kaufman playing like a fictionalized version of himself, with his mute daughter. Remember when he's trying to teach the daughter, when they're trying to teach the daughter how to count? They're like, 1, meh, 2, meh. And then there's a transsexual killer on the set. It's great. It's just a great fucking movie. I highly recommend it. It's the trauma epic.
Oh, okay. Now I have to see it, but I haven't seen it. It's funny. Fleischhacker means butcher in German, actually. So it's kind of fitting. Okay, I go for my number 2. This is a movie from the 80s, 1989, called Murder Secret from Italy. So I was last year was like I wanted to brush up my knowledge about giallo movies, and that's one of the Italian thrillers with some horror touch, and that's one of the very late giallos when the big time was over of the genre. But it's like sometimes actually at the end of an era, that's mostly the weirdest, the most interesting movies are often made, my opinion. And this one is actually, I mean, the scene itself isn't that spectacular. It's very shittily realized, actually. But it's about a family that moves into a house, and it's like 45 minutes there's build up. You don't even know where it's going. And like at minute 45, it's suddenly a scene of a guy cutting off a child's head with a chainsaw.
Awesome.
It comes completely out of nowhere. You can clearly see that the head is made of paper mache. It's really, really bad. But it's like, and you didn't expect any gore at this moment first. And I mean, it's really crossing a line. It's really crossing a line with violence against kids is always kids involved in gore scenes. I think that's a rather rare phenomenon that's kind of considered as crossing the line a little there, and comes out of nowhere. It's completely gratuitous. So, yeah, I think that made it very memorable for me.
I like the sound of this.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
sound
you have
good.
to see it. It's like it's a very badly made movie, or just serviceable. Let's say made serviceable. It's serviceable. It's really bad. It's like the best Joe D'Amato movie Joe D'Amato never made, you could say. I know Nick is a big fan of Joe D'Amato. Joe D'Amato.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm a big fan of anybody who's willing to do such things.
He has a bit of a knack for movies that with surprising gore, like suddenly what was the one? Black Emanuel in America. It's like starts out like a soft erotic movie, and then it's about snuff porn.
I'm writing this one down.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah. No.
Black Emanuel in America. Yeah.
It's
really dark. It gets really dark.
Well, here's the thing, Abe. Now in America, they weren't known as Black Emanuel.
Oh.
That might be where. Yeah, they were just called Emmanuel here in America. Over in Europe, they're known as Black Emmanuel because of Laura Gemser's dark skin tone, in comparison to fucking the French Sylvia Crystal movies. But Emmanuel helped me usher in my adolescence with many masturbatory evenings on Showtime in the 90s. Always used to have these Emmanuel marathons over the fucking weekends.
Right.
You never saw them like Emmanuel in the Desert, Emmanuel fucking Around the World, or what the fuck it's called. There were tons of them, but Laura Gemser, she was a very dark-skinned Italian woman. She was beautiful. Gigantic, thick, black bush.
And Emmanuel, wasn't it just like basically Django? There's like 4,000 movies starring Emmanuel. Softball points? Yeah, okay.
It's like they just appropriated the name many. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The Sylvia Crystal ones were like the originals, I believe. With with Sylvia Crystal, there was like 4 or 5 of them. I think what was the fourth or fifth one? Fifth one had what's her face, Monique Gabrielle. There are 2 versions of that film. One of them with hardcore porn, and it sucks because they cut out everything that made the movie cool in order to insert these totally fucking irrelevant hardcore porn scenes. But then you have the regular version of the film, which is like some crazy erotic action movie. And all that cool action shit's cut out for the hardcore. It sucked. It was really weird.
Huh.
But the Italian, the Black Emmanuel, which is just known as Emmanuel here, were really fucking quite something. Where she's like a reporter, like. But then you had Emmanuel in the desert, which they're just like, fuck it, let's put her in the desert and have her run around naked and fuck this these mercenaries. It's weird.
That's really There was actually an official Emmanuel sequence, a lot of official ones with a new actress instead of Silver Crystal. I think there was one from the 90s where she has to introduce aliens.
Krista Allen.
Yeah,
Krista
that chick that did
Emmanuel in Space. Emmanuel in Space. She actually did several Emmanuel films. Fucking Krista Allen. Woo, boy, was she hot. She used to be in all those stuff in FHMs and shit back in like the early 2000s. She was hot and did all those really terrible Emmanuel films that Cinemax used to like to show.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah.
I distinctly remember Emmanuel in Space. Fuck it, man. It's great stuff.
Oh man, yeah. It's like in the 90s. I was like, those movies were always clogging the late night program.
Now, when is
Friday
Disney
and Saturday?
going to buy up the rights to Emmanuel?
But you know,
what was that?
I said, when is Disney going to buy it?
Yeah. But now, you know, back then I was like kind of annoyed. It was always Saturday, Sunday, always those movies. But now I really wish they would come back.
Oh yeah, those are classics. They were a good time.
Okay. I think let's move on. Number one, Abe.
Oh, number one. I'm going with that little Takashi Miike film. I don't know. You're the Japanese speaker, not me, D.
Takashi Miike, yeah.
Okay, I got close enough. Audition. Audition is a great film. It almost convinces you that Miike is actually a good filmmaker, which I think that's debatable. But man.
He's a great filmmaker. He's just the most prolific filmmaker of all time. So there's some misses amongst the bunch.
Yeah, that's for sure. But no, man, I think if you want to have an impactful scene of violence, this is absolutely the way to do it. Let's sit down. Let's get to know everybody. Let's get to know them really well. And then the last 10 minutes, let's stab needles in their eyes and chop off their leg. Brutal. I mean, it's so impactful too because. Technically it's good gore, but it also, it taps into the fear of, how well do you actually know anyone that you let into your life on the surface. Otherwise, whether or not the movie's a dream or not, that's up to you. But man, what a great piece of gore right there.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I think I know what you're saying. Kind of Takashi Miike is like kind of the punk rocker among the movie directors. He does a lot of stuff, and there's always, and sometimes it's very sloppy, but it's part of the fun, It's very sometimes very sloppy and just very intuitive filmmaking. But this one is more like a masterpiece, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's very tightly plotted, it's very focused and very very calculated, and
With a Miike,
different.
There'll always be a moment in a Miike film that we either have to say I'm in or I'm out. And in Audition, it was the right turn where he gets tortured. In Imprint, it was the talking mouth on the woman's body. There's always a moment where you have to say, am I in or am I out?
The talking fucking hand thing is fucking amazing. That shit. That's what I was like. I'm so fucking in right now.
Yeah. That could have made it too. Just tossing aborted fetuses into the river. That could have made that list too. And from Imprint. Jesus.
But Takashi Miike, look at something like 13 Assassins. As far as I'm concerned, that's a perfect movie.
That's a good one too. Izzo is one of the least watched, and it's still one of my favorite films of his. I know I'm kind of derailing the conversation here, but Izzo, the time traveling samurai who's bouncing through the afterlife.
It's okay. Yeah, it's some crazy shit.
Yeah,
we need these things.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
And he's a versatile director too. Actually, he made some good dramas too. Blues Harp, that's a pretty good one, about mixed race Japanese people, which I don't know if it's in that one. Actually, pretty touching movie.
No,
it's very good. So he's not a one note director actually.
No, he's not one note. Sometimes he has too many notes, I'd say.
It's one way to put it. Yeah. Now, of course, the whole filmography of his is pretty much littered with good gore moments. What's Killer Number One? Or what was the name? Ichi the Killer.
Ichi the Killer.
Fuck yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah. Right, Ichi the Killer. Wasn't there some good gore in Visitor Q, or no?
I think it was just disgusting, mostly.
Oh yeah, no, it was just like lactation and
yeah.
bondage. Yeah,
The fucking movie's funny as hell.
It's good though. No, it's very good. Yeah, it's like the ultimate domestic parent movie. Yeah.
Hey, great moment from Fudo, The Next Generation, with the girl who can shoot the darts out of her vagina. And when she goes and fucking shoots it out of her vagina and all the blood sprays, and she's like, oops, sorry, I have my period.
Okay. Nick, what's your number one?
I'm going with City of the Living Dead, motherfucker, with the fucking intestinal vomiting scene in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, stuff. Very good.
That's a great fucking scene. And again, it has that thing I like, where Fulci's just like, fuck it, we're going to show this shit until I run out of fucking tape. You know? Just fucking film it. We'll keep going. Because they had that actress, from what I read, like, Fulci actually had her, like, really ingest sheep intestines and actually fucking vomit it.
Oh,
and then
Jesus.
you splice that with the fake head with the vomiting, and it cuts back and forth. And it's great because it just goes on forever and ever and ever with these actual intestines just pouring out of this fucking mouth. Nice close-ups. It's disgusting. It's fucking out of the blue. It's a great scene. And it goes on forever and ever and ever. And what else can you say about it besides chick is just vomiting intestines? There's really not much else to say.
It's pretty interesting. Lucio Fulci, he had like this very glacial pace to his movies in the 80s. You know, with very drawn out scenes, lots of like static shots and all that stuff. And if you watch his movies from the 70s, they're very different. They're very fast moving at times. Very, very. The editing is very dynamic. It's very different movies. I don't know if you've seen, what's the name? Don't Torture Duckling. Or, yeah, this one, for example. It's very 70s, very extremely well-made movie. It's very different from his later ones. Or Lizard and Woman's Skin. Also very good.
I never saw that one, no.
Yeah. Also Beyond, of course, from his later movies.
Right.
I just saw that, rewatched it recently. It just holds up just nicely, yeah.
Oh, Beyond is fucking great.
Yeah, awesome.
An experience in ultimate terror. So fearful that no additional scenes can be shown in this preview.
Okay, go with my number one. That's a Japanese movie again. I think the third or fourth one on the list. Yeah, it's a movie called Entrails of a Virgin from 1986.
What a fucking title!
And the title is exactly. It's you can take it literally. There's a scene. I think the whole movie it's a pretty sick movie, and it's kind of a slasher movie, but with grown-ups, with a little soft porn. The first 40 minutes is like this is a soft porn movie, mostly, and then it's get crazy to get somewhere. It's like in a slasher movie. They have to take refuge in a house in the countryside, but they suddenly awake some kind of monster. And it's a very humanoid monster. It's actually just a guy with a black painting over his skin, mud painting. And then some really disturbing things happen. And I think the highest point, the peak, must be at the end when he is pulling intestines out of the vagina of the so-called virgin. Yeah, and it's also a drawn-out scene. You can see him rummaging inside. You can see a bulge moving on her belly.
I like that. I actually once saw this gay, I guess you could call it gay. This guy had a big giant, like, dildo, like, suction cup to the wall. And he's, like, backing himself up so it's going up his ass. This thing is huge. And he's a skinny man. So as he's really going all the way down for full penetration, you see it bulging out of his stomach. And it's an actual, like, real home video. It was very good.
Yeah, I think you could call it gay. Yes, that crazy sick movie. Especially, I think it's even weirder because it's actually a well-made movie. You know, you can see there's some expertise in the directing and so on. In a certain sense, that makes it even more disturbing. You think there's someone who can direct movies, sits down and thinks up this movie and shoots it. there's such a deep sense, if you watch today some splatter movies, there are enough out of them, yeah. But you always have this feeling there's some bros out there who really are trying too hard. You know what I mean? Trying too hard to shock you and to top each other. And this is the kind of movie where I sit down and think, well, somebody is really sick. Somebody has a really sick mind. You know what I mean?
Well, there's an authenticity, and that's what sets it apart.
Yeah. It's just awesome, yeah.
Well, me personally, if I was going to rip out a woman's fucking intestines, I would certainly go through the vagina because you already have an opening. Doesn't that make the most sense? Like, why make that extra mess? The extra work smarter, not harder.
That's right. That's
right.
That's a good
so
point.
You don't cut someone open, make a big mess, possibly mutilate a beautiful body that you intend on fucking after it's been de-intestinalized, because you don't know. So you definitely have to go through the vagina and pull everything out. It's a much easier access. It's like the appeal of wearing boxers, because you have that little hole to pull out your penis and go and urinate.
I agree with that.
I think actually I saw a headline somewhere on Twitter or something that implied that this is possible. Yeah, I don't know. I think Absolutely. It was even Florida story.
Reach up and just pull it and rip out, and it certainly makes the most sense. So that was a good number one choice, because that's certainly in the realm of my reality.
It also has a scene of a woman masturbating with a severed hand. And,
that's amazing.
And getting cunnilingus from from a severed head.
See, that's good.
I must see.
Yeah, right.
Also, check out the sequel, Entrails of a Beautiful Woman.
Oh, because she's not a virgin anymore. She's now
she's now
a woman.
It's logically a different woman, you know. It's logic dictate that it's a different woman. You know.
What about Entrails of a Retiree? Have they made that one yet?
Not yet. No, I haven't seen it. This guy, I looked him up. He made another movie I couldn't find really that is set in some kind of concentration camp. So yeah, I guess he has a certain theme going on there. Yeah.
Was it like Nazi exploitation, or was it just
in a Japanese concentration camp?
Oh, Japanese concentration.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. There have been a few too in China. So yeah, that's my number one choice.
Nice, a good one.
So,
good one.
I
thought somebody might bring up Guinea Pig. I wasn't sure, because remember, Guinea Pig freaked Charlie Sheen out so much he called the FBI to say it was
Those are fucked up.
Yeah, a real snuff film.
Something freaks out Charlie Sheen, you know it's bad. it's gotta be really weird. It's not just, but
yeah.
And you guys have any runner-ups? Just short.
Oh well, yeah, I was gonna. Guinea Pig almost made the list.
Yeah. And Nick.
I like from Men Behind the Sun, when the chick gets all the skin and muscle burned off her arm, like melted off. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a good
I have
scene.
seen, of course. Yeah. There are also like four different movies of that. I think the fourth one is about the Nanking Massacre. I haven't seen that one.
I've only seen the first one.
Yeah, I think you don't watch the second one. It's the kind of sequel where they just edit together scenes from the first one. You know, like in
I hate that shit.
Silent Night, Bloody Night. They did the same shit. Yeah. Don't watch it. Yeah.
Okay, we'll skip it.
Also, maybe a choice from a more mainstream movie is Bruce Willis ripping out the genitals of Yellow Bastard in Sin City.
That's good stuff. I love Sin City.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Nick Stahl is so great as the Yellow Bastard.
It's really good. Yeah. And also, I think Billy Zane punching through the head in Demon Knight. That was another choice that almost made it. That's so surprising. Yeah.
Yeah. Demon Knight's an unappreciated little gem, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's an awesome movie. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. I think it may be even that better than From Dusk Till Dawn. Could say.
Hello, boys and ghouls.
Give me a bad guy that just says, for crying out loud, just give me the key. I love that stuff. I mean, bad guys don't talk like that in any other movie.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I love that shit. From Dusk Till Dawn, has that aged well at all?
I haven't seen it in years.
I haven't seen it in years. I still like it a lot.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, I do. I really like From Dusk Till Dawn.
It's
a lot of fun.
In that movie, doesn't George Clooney rank as having one of the stupidest weapons on Earth? That spear that just moves back and forth? Isn't that one of the worst?
Awesome.
Isn't that one of the worst weapons ever designed in a horror movie? Yeah.
I don't know. I think it makes sense for me.
I like Tom Savini's little cock pistol.
Yes. Yes.
I like For Dusk Till Dawn. I still think it holds up. It's still a lot of fun. Real slick, fast paced. Doesn't take itself too seriously. I like it.
I don't think I can watch it anymore. I've seen it. I bought back then the VHS, and for some time we watched it on a weekly basis almost.
Oh wow, yeah.
So I think I need a few more years before I can watch it again. With a fresh eye. I don't know. Yeah, I think is there something like gratuitous gore? Yeah, is there something a movie would say, okay, this wasn't necessary, or can there be? Do you say there can never be enough gore?
That's a tough question, man. I don't know.
I think I personally, I don't think there can really ever be enough gore. I mean, I think you need to serve your movie properly, but for me, I've never in my life ever said that was too much.
When I watch something like Hostel, I think, well, there wasn't enough gore.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I could have gone further. That movie's not as bad as people like to make it out to be.
No, it wasn't as bad.
I think that movie's quite humorous.
Yeah, no, it has some funny moments. But yeah, I've never seen a movie where I thought, well, they went too far. No, not in the gore.
I understand. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Oh, it was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here. I hope we could give our listeners some great suggestions, what to watch for this month, and to prepare for Halloween. You guys have any horror movies you want to check out you haven't seen before Halloween comes around?
That's a good question. I watched
Not yet.
I watched that new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, Leatherface.
Oh my god.
Skip it. Skip the fucking movie, man. Just watch Devil's Rejects instead. You've just seen the same movie, only done better.
Understand. Nick, you have anything?
Me and my lady, we plan on watching a lot of horror. We've already started. I got some shit. She's never seen Scanners, so I got to get her up to date on that one. A lot of it is me. It's kind of like equal part of watching stuff that we've never seen before, and then the other half is like me catching her up with shit she's never seen that she fucking needs to, like Scanners. And she's actually a little not very well versed in Cronenberg, so I got to catch her up on quite a lot of that. But yeah, I've been watching everything I can. I thought the new Chucky movie was great. There's something else I want to watch. Who the fuck knows what it is at this point?
Yeah, Curse of Chucky was getting a bad rap. I'm not going to say it's a great movie, but it was all right. Yeah, for
Cult
sure.
Cult of Chucky.
Cult of Chucky. That's what I mean. Cult of Chucky. Yes, Cult.
Yeah, Curse of Chucky's the last one, which I enjoyed.
Cult of Chucky. Yeah.
Went like the gothic horror route, but this new one, Cult of Chucky, I really like a lot. It was real. I liked it. It was funny and quite a fucking interesting ending.
There was. There's no pretense anymore with these movies. We know we're in a series now. This was the Empire Strikes Back in the Chucky movies.
It's great.
It set up the sequel.
I love the series. I really do. It's been very consistent. It continually reinvents itself, keeps things fresh, doesn't take itself too seriously. It is self-aware in all the right ways. I think Don Mancini is really fucking killing it with the series.
Have you seen Cult of Chucky yet, D?
Not yet. I have to. I tried pretty much any Chucky movie so far.
Yeah.
I mean, this is also kind of the movies you never expect to be that good as they are, that entertaining. You know,
it's crazy. There's some fucking great style in this new one.
Absolutely. I know I have to see it. Yeah, no, I love these movies. Maybe a movie I liked from the recent ones, but it has been received a little more controversial, was The Void. Have you seen that one?
No.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it, man. I like the monsters.
Exactly. I think the movie itself wasn't that great, but I think the last part with all the monsters pretty much saved. I'm very easily to pleased with monsters.
But that's really all I remembered the next day were the monsters.
This trend we've got going right now with the all these horror movies that are for people that don't like horror movies. It's really pissing me off.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is maybe a good moment for a rant. Guys, don't watch it. It's not a good movie.
Does it suck?
The fucking movie was bullshit.
It's crap. It's like a second-rate James Wan movie. A second-rate James Wan movie. I mean, it's not that far from the second Conjuring. It's the same comic book shit. Yeah, no, it's
absolutely,
not. No.
Absolutely.
Also has this. There's some design-wise. There's a bit of an odd streak, like Del Toro streak going through it, and that doesn't fit the material at all, I think.
It's the movie is flat out. It's just bullshit. It's boring,
it's
cliche bullshit.
Yeah.
The horror scenes, like the scare scenes, is like just everything that has not worked in horror for the past like 15 years.
It has that moment of the villain coming to the camera really quick with the shaking head.
I know.
You
How many
see
times
all
do you
this
see that?
in every new metal video. You see that shit, So it's just give it up. Yeah. No, don't believe the hype in that case.
Well, I plan on watching, what was it called? Devil's Candy.
I heard it's good there.
Yeah, I plan on watching a movie called Raw. That one I'm interested in. I still have to see Housebound, which I think looks interesting. So
That's a fun one. It's a fun one.
Yeah, so these are on my list.
Yeah.
Ones I plan on checking out soon.
I can also recommend The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh yeah, I want to see that one as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not outstanding, but pretty solid, pretty good.
Yeah, sounds pretty cool.
Creepy movie. Yeah, pretty original. So yeah, that's from my side. So yeah, guys, you have a happy Halloween.
You too.
Hey,
I hope. I hope I get this edited till Halloween.
there's not a lot to edit.
No, it's all gold. It's all gold.
All gold, baby. All gold.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Till next time. Bye.
Jesus wept.